Hi guys, so today I want to make a video on my nightly routine. I had someone comment on my video from a couple weeks ago asking to do this, and what better time to do it than when I'm back at school. Yay! So it's not too exciting, but if you have interest, here you go. So I'm actually a student athlete, so I have practice late in the evening and then I go to dinner, so I don't get back to my room usually till about 7:30, 8, which doesn't seem too late, but it's after a long day. It seems a lot later than it is. So as soon as I get back, I actually straight to the shower because I get really sweaty at practice and I'm looking for where I put my thing. And so shower-wise, here's my shower caddy for those college students wondering what shower caddy I use. It is a Vera Bradley in Heather. My grandmother gave it to me this past summer for graduation and my birthday. And so I really like this print, and I really liked this bag because A, it's cute, and B, it has a mesh bottom, so the water drains out of it nicely, and it's not like a boring plastic box, which I thought, yeah, those work just fine, but I thought it was kind of boring, so I wanted something cuter, and I got this. So a couple things I use product-wise, for those of you who wonder. For shampoo and conditioner, I use Organix coconut milk and coconut water shampoo and conditioner. Any particular reason I use these is not really, other than the fact that they're good for your hair and they make your hair smell really good, because I love the smell of coconuts and this smells exactly like it. So these are really great products. They are made with natural materials, which is really good for your hair, and highly recommend them. Another kind of product I use is Clear. It comes in that light purple bottle. I can't think of the word. And I use that every now and then. I kind of switched around just so I'm not using the same product on my hair and my hair doesn't get immune to it. So next thing I use, Clean and Clear Morning Burst. I didn't realize all these labels are going to be backwards to you guys because I'm recording this on my webcam. But bear with me, guys. I'll make a list in the description box, so don't worry. But yeah, I use this, and it's really nice, and it's really gentle on your skin, and it works really well. And I also use St. Ives Blemish Control. It's an exfoliator, so I use it every now and then to kind of really help clear up my skin so it's not so dirty. And it just helps get all the gunk out of your face, which sounds really nasty, but it does. And that is about it. I mean, shaving cream, toothbrush, toothpaste, that kind of exciting stuff. A little tip I have for those of you people who are like me that hates to put my shower bag on the ground. Don't ask why, I don't know why, I just really hate that. I actually got a over-the-door hanger, and there's a towel bar on the inside of our showers, and so I actually use this to hang my bag from, which I thought was pretty clever. And so it just hangs on the little bar. And ta-da. Then your bag doesn't have to be on the ground, and you don't have to bend down to get it. Works both ways. Okay, so the next thing I do is I have lotion. Yes, Johnson & Johnson baby lotion, aka it smells fabulous, and it works really well. I've just used this for a really long time, and I've always liked using it, and I like how it smells. Yes, it smells like newborn child, but it smells so good, and it works really well. So don't judge me. The next thing is Aveno Ultra Calming Daily Moisturizer. I use this on my face. It has SPF 15 in it, so it helps with sunblock protection, all that jazz, because you don't want to be wrinkly when you're old, basically, is the reason why. So this really helps with that. I put this on at night, and then I put it on again in the morning before I go to class, so it's nice and clean and soft and moisturized, because it gets pretty windy and you don't want your face to get all dried out, especially when it's so cold and in the winter, and it's harsh on your face, so this really helps. So that's what I use with that. And then after I do that, I comb my hair out. No brushing. For those of you who brush your hair, it's actually pretty bad to brush your hair with while it's wet. Some people may try to argue and say, no, it's not any different. Your hair is actually weaker when it's wet, and it doesn't, which some people say that doesn't make sense, but it is face facts. And so when it's so I comb it out so it's a little less harsh on my hair. Yes, it's still wet, but using a wide tooth comb is a little more gentle on it. And yeah, so that's why I use this comb. And so I comb it out so it's not so knotty when I brush it in the morning. Then, after I do all that, I do homework, which is very exciting. Usually for an hour or two, depending on how much I have and if I got any done during the day and if I want to go to bed early or not. I typically go to bed, let's see, when do I typically go to bed? Usually around, I'm pretty good, about 11:30 typically, which that may seem like a really late, but in college that's pretty early actually. So, I mean, I also have early class in the morning, so sometimes I'll go to bed even sooner because I'm just tired. But I usually take naps. I've gotten quite in the nappy mood. So I take naps like 2-3 times a week now, which I used to never take naps. And hey, you do what you do in college. Another thing I do before I go to bed is I actually journal. Not diary. It's not a diary. It's a journal. What's the difference, you ask? Well, I don't write, "Dear journal, I fell in love today." No. So, not my purpose of it. The reason I do it is I try to keep track of important life lessons I've learned throughout the day, or just something interesting I thought, or just something cool that happened that day. For example, I'm trying to think of something like sometimes if I go to Chinese restaurants, I'll literally write down what my fortune cookie said that day. It's funny stuff like that, or like if my car broke down, and I had to fix it, or if I learned some new life skill that I didn't know I had, I'd write that down, just so I remember. And I'm actually on my 2nd year doing this. I made it my New Year's resolution last year, and I wrote something down every day, and I ended up finishing and doing it all, and then I got in such a bad habit, well, I guess it's not a bad habit, it's a good habit, of doing it, and I have a new journal this year, and I'm starting it up again, and I've written in it every day, so it's nice. And then I also like to write lists in it, because it has some blank pages, so I like making lists. I think I actually have my old one. Where is it? Maybe, if it's nearby. It sounds like a big ruckus down here, but there's not much. Okay, well I thought I had it nearby, but I guess I don't. Maybe I didn't bring it. I don't know. But I have my new one. I'll show you my new one. It's actually the Happiness Project book, the 1-sentence journal. You may have heard of this. I got this journal as a gift for Christmas. And so one cool thing I really like about it, though, is, well, there's multiple cool things I like about it, but this one, it actually has, I just opened a random page. It has random quotes, or not, they're not always quotes, but like this, well, this one is a quote. It says, "Best is good, but better is best," by Lisa Grunwald. Or this one says, "Give something up. Sometimes it feels good to say, I'm going to stop, no more, or that's the last time." Sometimes it just has like motivational things inside, which is nice, and plus it's got a nice page marker, which I just used a random journal for my last one, so it's kind of nice to have an actual pre-made one for this time around. But I really like it. If you're into trying to keep track of things you do or things you learn, great thing to have. I also have like calculus tricks in my last one, which may sound kind of nerdy, but when I learned something cool, like for example the hand trig, if you're in calculus you may know it, if not there's a hand trig thing, I wrote that in there to help remember. So yeah, it's a little something I do. But after that, I go to bed. Pretty exciting stuff. But yeah, so I hope you guys had a great week, and if you haven't checked out my Tumblr page, I just started. It only has like 1 or 2 posts. It's kind of sad right now, but I'm getting started on that, so go check that out. I'll put the link down below, and also if you have any other video ideas like this one, go put that in the link below. And I hope you guys enjoyed my little nightly routine video. And I hope you guys have a great week. And I'll see you next week. Bye, guys!